Hi guys, today I'm doing another celebrity inspired makeup look, and this is for Melissa Benoist, or Danvers, or Supergirl, whatever you want to call her. I find that her looks, and not her complete look, but her makeup look is very similar from the actress to the character, and everything else I kind of pulled mostly from the show, so it's more of a Danvers get the look. I feel like her makeup is super fresh, dewy, natural, nothing super crazy, and I really love that. It's not all contour and, you know, false lashes. It's pretty easy to achieve, and it's a little bit different than your every single day makeup tutorial that kind of everyone does, and I really like that about it. So if you want to see how I got Danvers or Supergirl's look, then please keep on watching. Okay, so I'm really hoping you can't hear all the lawn mowing outside, but if you can, we're gonna have to deal with it. Now I already did my base, concealer, all that fun stuff. I'm gonna do my brows. Now her hair I think is naturally a bit lighter than mine, so her brows are a bit lighter. The first thing I'm gonna do is just comb them up, and her brows are also a bit more, I don't know, they look different than mine. I would say it looks like they might have some gel, like maybe she used something like Benefit Gimme Brow. I don't have that, so I'm gonna use is my normal Brow Fix Brow Kit by Milani, but I'm gonna take the lighter shade and just fill that in super lightly, almost to lighten my brows rather than fill them in. I'm going to use my Glossier Boy Brow, which is the best brow gel pomade that keeps your brows in place but doesn't feel greasy or slimy or sticky or crunchy. So just pop some of that in. And then we're going to do some eyeshadow primer. She definitely has a matte shade. I have seen her with shimmer, but that's like more events, not kind of everyday, which is what I'm trying to do. I'm going to take the IT Cosmetics Naturally Pretty palette because it has a lot of matte shades. You can use any matte shades you like, but I just like these qualities. She has a color packed all over her lid, which is something I never ever do. And we're going to try it. So it looks like it's kind of like a brownish black, not gray, but like a light black with maybe some brown. So the first color I'm going to take is Mocha, which is this one right here. It's like a grayish brown. That's pretty much how I describe it. And I'm going to use a flat brush like this, like a concealer brush, to really pack the color on. And I'm just going to pack that from the lid up to the crease and not into the crease, if that makes sense. I am going to take a blending brush, a completely clean one, and just blend that top part so that it's not higher up. We're not lifting the product any higher, but so that there's not a super harsh line. I'm going to take that same brush we were using with the brown and take black and kind of keep this more toward the lash line. And take that same blending brush and just blend it. Keep on the lid though, don't blend beyond the lid. So far so good, and it doesn't look like she has anything on her lower lash line, but her eyes are shaped in a way that I really can't tell. So what I am going to do is take my brow brush and just take Mocha, the first shade I went in with that light brown, really lightly, and just line right by the lash line. Moving on to face. Before we go back to the mascara, I am going to contour. She doesn't look like she has contour, but she definitely has like that kind of 3B thing going on, but very subtly. So we're going to use the Wet n Wild contour palette. I really like the shade. It's really nice for contouring, especially if you are lighter skin like me, since she has a bit more of a tan than me. Take that, start with here. It's not a real contour, it's kind of just a bit of a shadow. Very gently, like I'm not digging into my skin, I'm just kind of like laying that down a little. Also on the side of the forehead. And take it down the neck just a smidge because she has like I said, a bit more of a tan than I do at the moment. Now her cheek color is super pink and glowy, but it's not shimmery. There's no like sparkles or anything like that in it. So I'm going to take the Glossier Cloud Paint in the pink shade Puff. It's in that very nice bright pink, but it's very subtle. And just smile. Hers are definitely on the apples of her cheek. I know it looks a little bit intense, but it will blend out super pretty. Now we're going to go back to the eyes and do mascara. She looks like she might actually have false eyelashes on in this picture, but in the show she doesn't. In a lot of pictures she doesn't. So maybe her lashes just look really good this day or something. I don't know. But I'm going to just curl my lashes and apply Maybelline Lash Stiletto. You can use whatever floats your boat. For her lips, she never has anything super intense. I never really notice her with too much red or pink even. I'm going to use the baby lips in Grape Wine, what's it called? A Grape Vine. Looks like this. It looks super dark, but you're going to see how it comes off is very close to what she has. And it looks like you can see her natural lip color through it. And that's pretty much it for the makeup. Okay, now so for her hair, in the show she does things quite different a lot of the time. She has a ponytail, I want to say like 80% of the time. She does do a lot of different kinds of braids sometimes, and sometimes she pulls her hair back halfway. In the show, her hair definitely is curly, I want to say the majority of the time. So I'm going to use my Remington Teardrop curling wand. You can see the shape of that right there. And I'm not going to go crazy with this, but what she normally has is her hair parted on the side, and she has the back of her head all curled toward her face, and then she has the front of her head all curled away from her face. So we're gonna take this and go towards the face. It's really hard to do this without a mirror. So I did that and I hold it until it gets cool, and then I let it go so that the curl doesn't just fall right out. She does have quite nice volume, but nothing insane. Her hair just always looks very clean. Now we're gonna start doing away from the face. Looks pretty similar to what she does normally. I'm gonna do the other side. Okay, so I just finished with the curling of my hair, and I'm gonna just kind of run my fingers through so it's like that. Okay, so she does have her hair kind of down like this while she's Supergirl. I'd say it's almost exactly like this. Now I'm going to show you two styles. One is a simple ponytail, and sometimes she makes it a little bit fancier by kind of wrapping hair around so you don't see the elastic, and sometimes she doesn't. She sort of has a part sometimes, and sometimes she doesn't. At work she doesn't, but at home she does. So I'm going to kind of leave the part in, kind of not, and just kind of pull everything back right to lower back part of my hair and pull that tight and kind of pull out a little bit. Nothing crazy, we're not trying to add tons of volume here, but just enough so that it can stay. And sometimes she has some pieces out right at the right there, like those kind of baby hairs, and that's pretty close to how I've seen her ponytail for work and everything. It's pretty much right in the back center of the head, nothing too high, nothing too low. Another hairstyle she does a lot for work and not work is kind of just pulled back in the front half up. So I have some bobby pins, and it's kind of like a up half twist. So she takes pretty much everything above her ear on one side, twists it, I don't know why I said it like that, and kind of does, literally looks exactly like that. And do the same thing on the other side and kind of match up the amount of hair you take. Sometimes she doesn't have pieces hanging down here when she's at work, but when she's out with her friends or when she's doing something more casual in her apartment, she does have these pieces hanging down. And now onto my favorite part, the outfits. So the first outfit I definitely pulled mostly inspiration from her work outfits at Catco. She wears dresses like this a lot. Normally she would pair them with a cardigan, but I just wore it with a blazer because that's what I had in my wardrobe. But she wears dresses that around this length, this style quite often, but she always wears flats. And when she does wear a dress, it's kind of loose fitting, maybe tighter on the top. She usually adds in a belt and then a cardigan. I think I've seen her wear a jacket or a blazer sometimes, but I think this outfit kind of pulls a lot of what she wears for work. Okay, so for outfit 2, this is one of my favorites. It's from a more recent episode in season 2. She definitely wore a more longer pencil skirt for her outfit, but this is what I had in my wardrobe, and I just matched it up with a simple gray turtleneck sweater from Old Navy and some little black booties. She usually wears something flat, like boots or just regular flats, nothing too crazy, nothing high-heeled or anything. Her looks are pretty comfortable, and I think this is just a bit more casual than her normal Catco outfits. I really like this one a lot. I don't know why, I just think it really suited her, and I think it's pretty easy to recreate. And you also of course have to wear the glasses because this is one of the outfits she wears out in public to hide her identity. Okay, so for the next look, this is one of her more casual outfits. I don't really think she wore this to work, but so I just styled a turtleneck yellow sweater. It's a bit brighter than hers, but I styled that with a duster coat from H&M. Mine's gray, and she did wear a green jacket that's more of an army style, but I think that this still gives the kind of general look of her outfit. I also styled it with just some light colored jeans and some little flats from Skechers. As long as you wear skinny jeans and a sweater of similar color and just a jacket that has some kind of a bit more of a unique shape to it, I think you can achieve the same general look. And again, of course, the glasses, because she does wear glasses pretty much anytime she's out of her apartment. For this next look, this is one of her more casual kind of apartment looks. She wears gray sweaters like this quite a lot. Actually, if you go back and watch, she wears a high neck kind of gray knitted sweater quite a lot. Mine's from American Eagle, but you can get sweaters like this anywhere. But I do think that her style is very closely related to American Eagle, Old Navy, places like that. So it's definitely very achievable to get her look. I also styled this with the same skinny jeans as earlier because she does wear skinny jeans quite often, and definitely a more light wash as well. I never see her in super dark jeans. And I just styled this with little tennis shoes. She definitely would wear something like this. I think I've actually seen her in a few episodes wear those shoes and they actually show her feet. But this is one of my favorite looks. It's definitely one of her more cozy ones. Okay, so last but certainly not least, I had to throw this t-shirt in there. She wears just kind of baseball tees and loose kind of pajama tees, usually gray colored, which I was gonna do, but once I saw this shirt at Old Navy recently, I had to throw it in here. I'm assuming she wears leggings with most of these outfits around her apartment, or just pajama pants. I use leggings and sneakers to make it more of almost gym look, like when she's working out or something, but I had to feature this shirt in here. But pretty much any pajama shirt that's gray and that kind of loose fitting and comfy will achieve this same idea of this look. Okay guys, so those were all of the looks. I really hope that you enjoyed this video, from the makeup to the hairstyles and the outfits. If you did, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it, and leave a comment below letting me know which outfit was your favorite that I recreated and who you want to get the look for next. I can't wait to do more. I've been really loving doing these lately. And yeah, that's all I have to say. So thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to see more from me, and I will see you next time. Bye!